Imagine asking an AI a question, right? But instead of just one answer, you get like 5 different perspectives from 5 different AIs.
Yeah, that's basically the hook for DuckDuckGo's new AI chat feature.
Okay, so that's what we're diving into today.
Exactly. We're looking at this new tool. It lets you pick from different large language models, LLMs, and compare their answers.
LLMs, right? The big AI brains trained on tons of text.
Precisely. And, being DuckDuckGo, privacy is a massive part of the equation.
Makes sense. So based on what's out there, we want to figure out, well, how does this choose your AI thing work? What makes it different?
And why you, especially if you care about privacy, might find it interesting.
Right. So the core idea is you choose the AI.
Yeah, that's the main innovation. You get a list, currently 5 options: GPT-4o Mini, LLaMA 3.37V, Claude 3 Haiku, O3 Mini, and Mistral Small 3.
Okay, quite a few choices there. So it's not just one black box giving you an answer. You can actually shop around AI-wise.
Exactly. It taps into that feeling users sometimes have, wonder how a different AI would answer this. Or maybe the first answer just wasn't quite right.
Gives you flexibility. If one AI doesn't quite get it, try another.
Precisely.
And sticking to their guns, privacy is baked in.
Oh, absolutely. That's fundamental for them. A big one is your chat history isn't stored on their servers. It stays local, right in your browser.
Okay, so it's ephemeral, server side at least. And the fire button, still a thing.
Yep, the classic fire button is there. One click, and all your AI chat activity in the browser is gone.
Simple enough. What about when your question actually goes to one of these AIs, like OpenAI or Meta?
Good question. They use a proxy system. So DuckDuckGo removes your IP address before the query ever reaches the third-party AI model. It's anonymized.
Ah, so the AI companies themselves don't know it's specifically you asking.
That's the goal. Anonymity.
Yeah.
And the partner AI providers, if they even keep temporary anonymized copies, are supposed to delete them within 30 days.
Okay. And no account needed, no personal data collection.
Correct. No account, no personal data, trackers are blocked, the usual DuckDuckGo privacy promises apply, the AIs don't get info to build profiles on you, and crucially, your conversations aren't used to train these models.
That does sound very privacy conscious. Okay, let's dig into the models themselves. GPT-4o Mini, LLaMA, Claude. What are the differences?
Right. They each have their own, let's say, personality and strengths. GPT-4o Mini, that's OpenAI's, is known for being fast.
Yeah.
Good for real-time chat, picking up on voice nuances, sentiment.
So quick interactions, maybe. What about LLaMA 3.370? That sounds hefty.
It is. That's Meta's. The 70B points to its size, 70 billion parameters. It's generally better at complex stuff, deeper analysis, even understanding images.
Interesting. So for digging deep, maybe LLaMA and Claude 3 Haiku.
Claude from Anthropic leans towards being, well, moderated, reliable. They focus on safety and providing structured answers.
Okay, a more cautious AI, perhaps. Then there's O3 Mini.
Yeah, O3 Mini is positioned as similar to GPT-4o Mini, so think speed and efficiency again.
Got it. Another fast one. And Mistral Small 3.
Mistral AI's offering. It's an open source model, which is interesting in itself.
Yeah.
Offers versatility, maybe a different flavor of response.
Open source, right. Gives more transparency.
Exactly. And DuckDuckGo really encourages you to just try them out. Ask the same thing to different models. See what you get, find what fits your needs.
So experimentation is key. How do you actually pick one? Is it complicated?
No, it seems pretty simple. There's just a drop-down menu. You choose the model before you start the chat.
Easy. And what if you start with, say, Claude, but then think, wonder what LLaMA would say?
You can switch. Mid-conversation, you can just select a different model from the drop-down and continue the thread with a new AI perspective.
That's actually pretty cool. You can compare approaches on the fly.
Yeah, it lets you tailor it. Like we said, maybe LLaMA for deep analysis, GPT-4o Mini for a quick definition. You adapt it to your task.
Or for brainstorming. Try a creative prompt on Mistral, then see if Claude gives a more structured take.
Exactly the kind of thing you can do. Play around with it for creative writing, translation comparisons, summarizing info. See which AI clicks for that job.
Now it's free to use, which is always nice. But there have to be limits, right?
Yes, definitely. It's a free service, so expect daily usage limits. You can only ask so many questions per day. Standard
practice.
Right.
What else? Do we get the absolute top-tier models?
Probably not the very top ones. Access to things like the full-powered GPT-4 or Claude 3 Opus. That's likely being held back for a future paid version.
Understandable. Any other limitations in this free version?
Well, you probably won't get super long, detailed responses or lots of customization options, a big one. It can't access the live internet for real-time news or data.
Okay, so it's working off its training data, not browsing the web now.
Correct. And even though some underlying models can generate images, that feature isn't enabled in DuckDuckGo AI chat itself.
Right, so no asking it to make pictures for you.
Not currently. And remember, it is still in beta. That means things might be a bit unstable sometimes, features could change, even the list of available models might evolve.
Beta means expect bumps. And they did mention a paid version is planned.
Yeah, they've indicated a future paid tier is coming, likely offering higher limits and maybe access to those more powerful models we talked about.
Okay, so summing up, it feels like DuckDuckGo is carving out a unique space here. AI access, but with that strong privacy overlay.
I think so. Giving you the choice of which AI to use, plus the privacy controls. It puts you, the user, much more in the driver's seat than usual.
It's not just about getting an answer, but about choosing how you get the answer and from whom.
And comparing them. That comparison itself helps you understand these different AIs better, what they're good at, where they struggle. It builds a kind of AI literacy, you know?
Seeing those different strengths and weaknesses side by side, yeah, that's valuable beyond just the immediate answer.
So it really makes you think, doesn't it? As AI gets woven more into everything, how does having this choice, this control over the AI and your privacy, how does that change how you feel about using these tools?
Definitely food for thought. Well, this has been our deep dive into DuckDuckGo's AI chat.
Hope you found it useful.
This discussion was titled Le Podcast de Philippe. And hey, if you enjoyed this, please do help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers.